So it feels like it's been a while, and actually probably that's because it has been a while now. So yeah, this year has been kind of funny. I started off the year with kind of flu, and I wasn't very well for a while, and then yeah, I had an appointment with the nurse just for a checkup, and they discovered my blood pressure was really high. It was like, kind of really, really high. It was like over 200, over 150, 120 or something, 130. And so they tried to get me into hospital. Tried 2 hospitals but couldn't get me into hospital because the NHS is kind of a bit broken at the moment. So I was sent home with instructions that if I had a kind of heart murmur, and the doctor said if I felt any heart palpitations or felt faint, to dial 999. And so I came back here with some drugs, not all of the drugs that I needed because the chemist didn't have all of them. But anyway, so I got some drugs, and I took 2 weeks off just to try and just rest. And then my blood pressure started to come back to normal, and then so I decided to take a couple of weeks off. I went up to Northumberland and had some quiet time up there, and saw friends, and had game nights, and went out for meals, and read books, and me and Bertie walked, and it was really nice. It was really nice time. And then came back kind of thinking that I was going to kind of get into to more work, but my kind of day job has been quite stressful, more so, and it's kind of that's not abating. That's still it's still really stressful, and so yeah, that kind of knocked me a little bit for 6. I was kind of so busy with that, dealing with that, and then I actually had a couple of days off on the 6th. It was sort of mental health days, if you like. So self-care days, and yeah, so that's not been great, and so yeah, but also it's been really cold. The winter doesn't bother me really, but I don't have that many facilities in the boat, and I think this winter it's actually been quite a struggle to get through it. The previous winters, or last winter, I had the same sort of situation, and it felt fine. It was just easy breezy, expensive but easy breezy. But this winter, it feels like we've just trudged through it. It feels like it's been so long since we've had any sunny weather. So it's the end of March now, and it kind of really feels like kind of things are turning a little bit, and we've got a bit more warm weather. Although it's been raining a lot recently, and it was quite cold last night, but still, my heater at the moment is still on 1 bar, so it's okay. So I guess what I'm saying is that there's been it's been a bit of a difficult couple of months, I guess. Since Christmas has been quite challenging, and I think I've said before though that like anything you get done in the winter is a bonus, and that's really the way that I'm looking at it now. So I haven't really got much done, even though I've just been pottering slightly with the hatch surround, which hopefully I'll fit this week, so I'll be able to show you that. But I'll be able to show you some progress on that anyway, because there is a little bit of progress. So yeah, it's kind of a combination of kind of losing my mojo a little bit, but also sort of dealing with all of this other stuff. And I guess in life you've got enough capacity to deal with some things, but not everything. And it kind of felt like everything was kind of happening at the same time. Like if work is going okay, then working on the boat is might be stressful, but that's okay because it's balanced. But just kind of everything was getting worse and worse, and I haven't been looking after my health while I've been on the boat as well. I've been focusing on doing jobs, and I've been eating junk food, and I've been eating not exercising in the same way as I was beforehand. So I really like cycling, but I don't cycle very much because I've got DIY to do. And I really like healthy food, but I haven't really got a kitchen, so I don't get the chance to cook very much. So I've just been eating junk food. So kind of vegan burgers and things like that, which isn't very good. So yeah, it's not. So I think I'm really still of the same opinion about the boat, that I'm really excited to be working on the boat still, I'll be really excited when it's all finished. Or not all finished. I'm not bothered about it finished. People keep on asking me when's it going to be finished, and I have no idea. Never, never probably. but at some point it'll be good enough. It'll be comfortable, and so I'm not, that's fine. That part of the project's absolutely fine. But I do have to look after myself a lot more. So. Also, I guess I probably should say that the world is a bit challenging at the moment. It's a difficult place often to be, and so that's having an effect as well. And I think I've needed to sort of kind of spend time with friends and kind of do that, and making kind of being in nice kind of environments or like in supportive environments, and that's kind of good for the soul, and so anyway, there's been many things, but I'm excited to continue the work. So I think when I left you last, I was talking about getting the electrics done. So I've sent the schematics, the circuit diagrams and stuff to an electrician. I've repeatedly asked him to give me his advice. He's repeatedly promised he would, and he's just ghosting me now. So we're on our own, but I think we'll do okay. I just really wanted to check it over, but I think it's fine. The one thing about this boat, or one thing I'll tell everybody if they're doing this kind of project, is that you need to stand on your own feet. That's maybe not the right way of saying it, but you need to be able to handle things yourself to a great degree. There's obviously jobs that I couldn't do myself, or the steel work and everything is much beyond me. However, the kind of everything else really is on you. So I think it's good to be able to kind of do your own, kind of look after your own bits. And I don't know everything, but I learn it as I go, and anything that I don't know, I learn. So all of that being said, I think we're on our own for the electrics. So I'm going to start thinking about those now. I'm going to try and get the hatch surround in this weekend. There's a plane going overhead, so hopefully that's not too loud. So I'm going to try and get the hatch surround in, and then that'll be a good job finished. Quite a long job, but still a good job, and always making progress. Even if we're like shuffling along and taking tiny steps, we're still taking tiny steps. So that's a good thing. And then I need to start thinking about the electrics. However, so in terms of plans, I've got lots to do. So I think just saying I need to finish, that's not an achievable goal. Just finishing it's hard to define what that means as well. So I think what I want to do is I want to put in some kind of blocks of like where I want to be, some milestones if you like. So I want to say that that by next autumn, I want to have the floor done, so all of the the bilges scraped out and prepped, and I want to have the floor in. I also want to have some of the walls up at least, because next winter I want to have my forward bedroom done, kind of ready to comfortable to live in. I want the bathroom in. I want all of that done, so that's probably the first thing I'll focus on. And then all the rest of the boat tidied, so kind of even lined and things. So really the only thing I need to do is I need to be like doing those kind of smaller jobs, those not so big jobs, because I would like to get the all the electrics in, and I would like to get the central heating system on for next year. I can't do another year of like a single electric radiator, because it's just too expensive. So I think that's where we are at the moment. I'm going to hope to get the hatch surround in, then I'm going to start to tinker on with the electrics. So I'm kind of trying to sort of document the renovation of the barge, which is kind of a different thing. But also I need to record stuff which doesn't take a huge amount of time, but editing it takes a good few hours every week. So I haven't been doing that because I've been doing some other things. But I'd like to keep doing those, and so I'm going to keep doing those videos. I'm going to try and focus them around the kind of work that I'm doing, but there's going to be a couple of weeks I'm going to be not able to do that, so the odd week I'm going to miss, and I was really stressing about making sure I got a video out every week, and sometimes it was just really hard to do that. So I think I have to say, like, if there's nothing, I might skip a week, and I hope you're okay with that. So I do have a YouTube channel as well. Sorry, I have a YouTube channel, but I do have an Instagram as well, which is that. It's the same name, and So I occasionally post things on that. So I think what I'm going to try and do is, if I don't get a video out every week, I can't see there's a reason particularly that I won't, but unless I'm away. But if I don't, then I'm going to try and fill it up with other pieces of content as well. So I'll try and be better at doing Instagram as well. So that's where I like all of this. Essentially, I could have summed all of this ramble chat into I'm keeping on doing the same thing as I was doing before. Essentially, that's what it is. I think that's probably all I needed to have said. But I wanted to catch up with you anyway, and sort of let you know how things are going. So I'm still really excited about the project. I'm really excited about cracking on. I do have to kind of balance it with some kind of life things. Some rather than taking all of my holidays doing DIY, I'm going to take kind of going away and doing intense kind of busy things. I need to do some relaxing things as well, but yeah. So I'm in it for the long term, and I've never been too bothered about getting things done by a particular time. I think the goal that I have isn't to just kind of complete some things. It is to just to kind of make my life more comfortable, and I would like it to be a bit more comfortable. I do pretty well. I can sort of deal with all that kind of the stuff that comes along with it, but I'd like it to be more comfortable. So that's this week. I'm going to. So I'll show you a little bit more with the hatch surround, and then we'll see where we are after that. So yeah, thanks for listening. But yeah, let's have a look at some stuff.